Hear me. Those have ears to hear, let them hear. It's not that I don't pray. I talk an awful lot, as you know. But I don't ask much. And I really, if I long for anything at all, it's to be in that state where asking is a thing of the past. I'm just enjoying the wonderful company of God. And I guess I mean always. So, gratitude and praise is what prayer is, ideally for me as I see it. And of course, my view gives me strong desires at times, and then I will give voice to it. But it's not in some sense my ideal. My ideal is a recognition, a consciousness of the astonishing, beyond astonishment, provision of God, His kindness, His goodness, my awareness of Him such that I find no needs, only joy and contentment, happiness, overflowing peace, shalom, that I want to respond to with love and praise, and just being with Him, just being more and more conscious of Him. That's my ideal. My ideal is that be ideally always. It's not always at present, but in some sense I'm anticipating that that is the way prayer is going. So one moves from the shopping list to, I don't know, just loving the company of absolute peace of mind, not purposed on anything other than appreciation of God, our Heavenly Father's incredible provision for all His creation, all that He cares for, all that He loves. And indeed, if there was stuff that He did not create, He would care for it. He is to me then to be loving kindness, wonderful parent, and me ideally a joy to Him. As an offering of gratitude, if you like. We do like to be a joy, don't we? To the one we love. We delight in the fact that full awareness of him is that he loves and appreciates us so much that he finds joy in us. And we can rejoice together, back and forth, this devotion. My goodness, I think I've got a bit something there. It's not just my devotion to him. It's anchored in his devotion to us. Now I want to say not just his devotion to me, but his devotion to all of us. The astonishingly wonderful thing about God is his love and care for all. And that magnificence inspires us to purpose likewise. Not to compete with him, but to be part of himself in his care and concern. To be one with him in that way. That our joy too is in all his creation. We find we are heirs to that creation. It's not just his, it's ours. It's an incredible shalom. So it's not an asking of things, for we trust that he is almighty and rules all things and does all things well. So how could I press him to change something within it? We play and we create, of course. We mimic what Mum and Dad do. And they are pleased to see that we follow in their footsteps in this way. Not because they have a great need that we should in some sense, but that, well, perhaps they do, yes, because they love. Their will, their great desire is that we be as them as an adult, ultimately. Well, of course, we in our lack of completion want our children to be rather more successful than us, and we rejoice when that happens. Do you see our overwhelming consciousness is to be appreciation of God, not a string of requests. The string of requests simply reminds us that we haven't become conscious enough of God yet. To really appreciate how wonderful he is, both to us and all his creation. So I do pray, but I don't have the same declared pressing needs that those around me may seem to have because of the trust. Because I believe, trust in what His goodness is, which is an all-capable, all-loving of all. Love you, Heavenly Father. Just thank you for all your being, all your blessedness, all the goodness you have made, all that is. Thank you for this possible consciousness of something of the awesomeness of yourself, my dad, my dad. Thank you, Heavenly Father.